there is a specific kind of silence that lives in some homes. It isn't the peaceful silence of a happy family. It is the heavy, suffocating silence of being ignored while standing in the same room. We are taught that family is a safety net, the one place where you are always seen. But for many, family was the first place they learned how to be invisible. To feel like an orphan while your parents are still alive is a unique form of grief. It starts in childhood, in the moments you looked up needing a simple, "I'm proud of you," and found only a blank stare. Maybe they were physically there, but they weren't present. They didn't know your favorite subject or what made you cry at night. You grew up raising yourself, navigating the world like a person lost in a forest, while the people who were supposed to be your guides were busy looking the other way. The hardest part of this journey is that the world changes, but their patterns do not. You move through the major moments of life, graduating college, landing a big job, or the birth of your own child, and you wait for them to show up. You hope that maybe this time, the life-changing nature of the moment will finally wake them up. But they don't come. Or worse, if they do come, they act like strangers, checking their watches and waiting to leave. They are absent for the moments that define you, yet they expect to be honored for raising you. You realize that you've been reaching for a hand that was never intended to catch you. You've had to be your own father, your own mother, and your own cheerleader, all while pretending it didn't hurt to be alone at the finish line. Perhaps the sharpest pain comes when you look at your friends. You see them getting support during their hard times. Parents who bring over food when they are sick. Fathers who help with the house repair. Or mothers who stay by their side during childbirth. You see the phone calls that start with, "How are you?" instead of, "I need something." In those moments, a physical ache hits your chest. It's a reminder of a debt you were never paid. You see the warmth in their homes and realize you've been living in the cold your whole life. But then, you do what you've always done. You console yourself. You swallow the lump in your throat and accept the hard truth that this kind of support is simply not possible for you. At least, not in this life. You learn to stop window shopping for a love that isn't on your shelf. As the years pass and they grow older, they suddenly reappear. But they don't return with an apology. Instead, they show up pretending as if nothing ever went wrong. They expect the full benefits of parenthood, the respect, the money, and the care, without ever having made the sacrifice. They want to harvest a crop they never planted. When they do speak to you, it is rarely to ask how your heart is. The phone only rings when something needs to be done. You are not a person to them. You are a utility. You are a tool they use to fix their problems and then put back in the drawer until the next time something breaks. They compare you to others who are more successful, never stopping to see what those other parents did differently. They demand the extraordinary child without ever having been the present parent. If you try to bring up the past, the blame game begins. Your mother says it was your father's job to lead. Your father says your mother was supposed to manage the home. They point fingers in a circle that never lands on the truth. By blaming each other, they ensure they never have to look you in the eye and say, "I am sorry. I wronged you." To this day, they likely don't realize they did anything wrong. They think food and a roof were enough, ignoring the fact that a child cannot eat silence and grow up strong. But here is the truth, my friend. You raised yourself into the person you are today. That strength belongs to you alone. You do not owe your peace to people who only remember you exist when they need a favor. It is okay to be the one who finally stops the cycle. You aren't bad for protecting yourself from the people who never protected you. You were worth more then, and you are worth more now.